Okay, in this video, we will review how to solve two-step inequalities. And it's pretty much the same way that we solve two-step equations. So we have 4 times x plus 6 is less than or equal to a negative 10. So we're going to start by drawing your line down from the inequality sign. Circle your coefficient and variable. Okay, and we're going to do an opposite of a plus 6, which is a minus 6. We're going to do that on both sides. Okay, I'm going to cancel out 0 pairs, so a positive 6 and a negative 6 cancels out. And then I bring down that 4x. Bring down my inequality sign, less than or equal to. Then I'm going to take care of negative 10 minus 6. Since both of these numbers are negative, I'm going to add them and keep the sign in my answer. So negative 16. Okay, so you're at 4 times x is less than or equal to negative 16. Our next step is to divide both sides by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, and then 1 times x is just x, less than or equal to. Okay, negative 16 divided by 4 is a negative 4. So your answer is x is less than or equal to negative 4. If you look at your steps here on the left, it says to remember to flip the inequality sign when divided by a negative coefficient. Well, we didn't have a negative coefficient in this problem. It was positive. Therefore, we didn't need to flip that sign. However, let's do an example of where we do have a negative coefficient here. So we have negative 4x minus 13 is less than or equal to 7. And since I noticed right off the beginning that this coefficient 4 is a negative 4, I'm going to go ahead and switch this sign to its opposite right now instead of waiting to the end. So instead of a less than or equal to, I'm going to switch it to a greater than or equal to. Okay, and then I'm going to continue with my steps. I'm going to draw my line down from the equal sign, circle my coefficient and variable. The opposite of a negative 13 is a positive 13, and we want to do that on both sides of our inequality. So plus 13 here. Okay, we cancel out 0 pairs, so a negative 13 and a positive 13 equals 0, so that cancels out. Bring down your negative 4x. We have a greater than or equal to inequality sign now. And then 7 plus 13 is 20. Okay, so we're at negative 4x is greater than or equal to a 20. So I'm going to go ahead and divide by that negative 4. And since I've already flipped that sign at the beginning, I don't need to flip it again. Negative 4 divided by negative 4 is 1, and then 1 times x is just x, greater than or equal to 20 divided by a negative 4 is a negative 5. So your answer is x is greater than or equal to negative 5.